Ma'am, can you identify yourself, please?
My name is Renu Jain. I was formerly working in Ministry of Civil Aviation and Ministry of Tourism. Therefore, I found this topic very, very interesting. And I am an avid traveler and I've been quite a bit around as a domestic tourist. And I find that some of the places in India, some of the states in India like Sikkim or even Meghalaya, they are out of this world. You may have traveled anywhere in the world, but the beauty of Meghalaya, the beauty of Sikkim, but the marketing is so poor that needs to be focused upon if we have to promote tourism to these places. Now, one panelist said that places like Goa, there are too many tourists there. So they need to be shifted elsewhere, right? But then you have to do marketing, apart from infrastructure development and connectivity and so on and so forth. Any number of people don't even know that Shillong as such, the entire city is situated on a plateau. And that, there you take a cab ride, and that cab ride takes you 800 kilometers.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Can we have the question, please?
The question is that marketing to lesser known places needs to be improved a lot.
Thank you.
Wait. There was one more question. We'll stop at that. Who was? Yeah, please.
Can I just speak without the mic? Good afternoon. My query is for. I'm Jaspreet, and my query is for Professor Sachnani. As a layman, I would like to understand what is the difference between as you mentioned, foreign tourist arrivals and visitors. So, why is this discrimination or change of vocabulary? A tourist is a tourist, whether he is a domestic fellow or he is an international traveler. तो मतलब मुझे सरल भाषा में ये समझना था आपसे.
Thank you. So the first we will stop maybe in the next session if that time is available. People can ask questions on this session as well. But Mr. Khanna would like to reply to the first question.
Yes. I do agree with you. The marketing, and this is the subject we also placed in the BATEC yesterday and shared our views on behalf of the industry. When I said that tourism states have been having a laid-back attitude, that shows one of that part. And recently, I'm amazed to see in the recent trade show happening in Yashobhumi in September, which was BLTM. And we saw for the first time, at least I myself saw it for the first time, that we had big huge stall of rural tourism bazaar from Himachal, and they had brought different homestays people out there, and they were doing aggressive marketing. But when I say marketing, having a stall in a show or trade show will not help the purpose. You have to have a social media presence, maybe even like what Madhya Pradesh did many years ago. Dekho apna Hindustan ka dil dekho kind of campaign. So these things, whether you, irrespective of your age, they draw your attention to those places. And I do agree and echo your voice. Like I have been to both the places, and I had the privilege to have the travel to almost all the parts of that northeast India, northeast region. The places are excellent. Worth storytelling, worth visiting, connectivity, infrastructure have many folds have increased already, but the marketing needs, and it is an area, an empty area, which we will be taking up at every level.
Thank you. In fact, marketing goes beyond that. I will just because it is creating awareness, providing information, and also in the last analysis. The satisfied customer is the best marketing we have. We used to have the slogan, welcome and welcome back. So we'll go anyway, but the point is well taken that marketing is a very key component of promoting tourism in India. Yes, Mr. Nelson.
Yeah, see, am I audible? Yes. When we refer to the statistics, what in the morning also there was a vague that foreign tourist arrivals, separate accounts, But when we are presenting the data on domestic tourists, we refer them as domestic tourist visits, but not as domestic tourists or domestic tourist arrivals. That's for statistical purpose. It's only for statistical purpose.
There's no other difference.
The technical speaking, yes, there is. Technically speaking, yes, there is. I think
there is an explanation. Juchi, you want to see? Yeah, okay. Then I will.
The question has been rightly asked. The difference between recording of FTA and DTV is that when any person enters India, his entry is recorded once, and that is taken as the foreign tourist arrival. Now, if he goes to 10 different places within India, then it is referred to FTVs. But in domestic tourism, what happens is that the person who visits is very much in India itself. Now, he goes to 10 states throughout the year. Now, those 10 states will be 10 times of FTA. That is why FTAs and DTVs are not comparable.
doing the same visit.
So
They cannot many
FTVs
more.
have to be more because
Yeah.
one person can go to 10 places within India. So everywhere the state will record. I came to Punjab. Whenever I go to Tamil Nadu, they will also record. So my visits will be recorded by different states and will be compiled as DTV. That is the difference. That is why when we
That's
say
why-
2.5 billion is
Yes, sir.
equivalent to 1.5 billion of
Yeah.
FTAs in throughout international, it is wrong. Because DTVs have also always have to be higher than the.
Very right. Thank you. So we have
Many
closed,
times.
but
Many
I
times.
will, in deference to the lady, I will allow just specific if it is important. Yes.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Neetu और मेरा क्वेश्चन है खन्ना सर से. सर आपने कहा कि जब हम होम स्टेज में रहते हैं तो वापस 360 डिग्री पर आ जाते हैं, पर मेरे हिसाब से होम स्टेज जो हैं वो तो टूरिस्ट को और टूरिज्म को और मतलब बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं. बिकॉज जब आप बहुत सारे ऐसे टूरिस्ट हैं जो एज्ड हैं जो नहीं जा सकते और उन्हें होम लाइक कंफर्ट चाहिए, दे डोंट वांट टू स्टे एट होटल, दे डोंट वांट टू ईट होटल फूड, तो जो अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं तो वो ऑब्वियसली हमारे टूरिज्म को बढ़ावा देंगे. तो होम स्टेज मेरे ख्याल से टूरिज्म को बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं, बट येस सर्टेनली ये एक डिफरेंट सेक्टर को ही टारगेट कर रहे हैं.
ठीक है.
नहीं, मैं एक्चुअली आपने क्या
Thank
मुझे
you.
अगर सही नहीं समझा, मैं यही कहना चाह रहा था. आज हम एक्सपीरियंशियल टूरिज्म की बात कर रहे हैं. लुक एट द 360 डिग्री सर्कल. नाउ वी आर डिमांडिंग होम स्टेज. इट इज ए पॉजिटिविटी. इन फैक्ट आई इको योर वॉइस कि होम स्टेज तो एक्सपीरियंस दे रहे हैं. होटल आपको देखिए, सॉरी टू से मैरियट हो, हयात हो, आईटीसी हो, वेलकम ग्रुप हो, हम लोगों के टूरिस्ट के मुझे सुनते हैं कि होटल तो होटल ही होता है. बट होम स्टे जो मैं आपको रूरल टूरिज्म बता का एग्जाम्पल दे रहा था हिमाचल का. दे हैड 10 ट्राइब्स एंड एवरी होम स्टे हैज अ डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस विद इन सेम चंबा डिस्ट्रिक्ट, द स्मॉल डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ हिमाचल, एंड 10 ट्राइब्स आर हैविंग their 10 होम स्टेज, and every house you would like to stay 2 nights here and 2 nights there also. So that is it. I suppose
There is
what
no
you are-
difference of opinion. Let us stop it at there. Thank you.
Because if somebody wants to eat khichdi,
Excuse me, ma'am, you can discuss it
Thank
one
you.
to one. We
Uh,
need to stop here.
Yeah, what we'll do is that I will not make any comments as such because because of time, but all the issues relating to strength, opportunities, infrastructure, connectivity, security, creating an experience, that's the most important part, rise of the middle class and its communities' involvement, security, safety have been discussed. And we are thankful to the panelists, each one of you, for very, very useful and comprehensive presentation, very useful ideas which will be taken forward by FAST in connection with the Ministry of Tourism, and I'm sure some of them will find in implementation and policy making. Thank you all.
Thank you,
and,
sir. May I request you, sir, to do the honors of presenting mementos to our distinguished speakers. Can we get the mementos on stage, please? we begin by presenting to Shri Piyush Tiwari ji, former Director, Commercial and Marketing, MD, ITDC. Thank you very much indeed, sir. To Professor Manohar Sajnani from Amity University. We present to Shri Ved Khanna ji, President ABCOI. And to Shri Rajiv Mehra, General Secretary State. And I would request all our dignitaries to kindly come together for a group photograph of this session. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remain seated. We are straight away moving into the next business session 2, which will be followed by lunch. So may we have a group photograph, please, sir?